Privyet. Hello everyone. You're on the Slavic News Channel, and in this video, we'll discuss the most significant updates on the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. We have a lot of interesting updates, so let's begin. One of the most exciting updates comes from Volchansk, specifically the northern part. According to our information, the Russians have successfully established full control over the industrial area in the southern part of northern Volchansk due to their offensive operations. This development has been acknowledged by pro-Ukrainian observers, who have updated their maps to reflect this region under complete Russian control. Russian sources, particularly the northern group of forces, reported intense clashes, with continued Russian assaults focused on the main administrative building. Adjustments to the map will be made accordingly, indicating gray areas and some progress as per various observers. If these reports are confirmed, it would signify a substantial advancement for Russian forces. Should the Russians gain complete control over the industrial area, it could mean that the fall of northern Volchansk is imminent, as Ukrainian forces will struggle to supply their positions in the citadel. Conversely, Ukrainian sources and confirmed Russian reports indicate numerous Ukrainian counterattacks in the eastern section. The Ukrainians are aiming to reclaim the high ground between eastern Volchansk and Taika to re-establish supply lines to the citadel from the east, as they have likely lost the ability to support it from the south. The Russians reported that Ukrainians used several groups of around 100 soldiers in these attempts, suffering losses of up to 40 soldiers due to Russian counterattacks using TOS-1A thermobaric rocket launchers. We are nearing the final stage of the battle for northern Volchansk. The situation might resolve in favor of either the Ukrainians or the Russians in the coming days. Around the general area, Russian operations are ongoing, attempting to improve their positions from Platonovka to the east. Russian sources claim significant positional improvements, with heavy clashes reported near Pochkovo. Let's move north to the Kupiansk direction. Russian offensive operations continue towards Stepavernovo-Solovka. Recent reports confirm Russian control over additional fields, although we await more reliable information before updating the map. In this video from Ukrainian sources, we can see a failed Russian assaults on Ukrainian positions near the main tree line in Stepavernovo-Solovka. The Russian armored vehicles were destroyed by Ukrainian FPV drones. Moving to the Siversk direction, Russian sources claim control over the Bilohorivka landfill area. We await further verification to update the map. Meanwhile, peculiar videos from Bilohorivka show Russian bombardments, casting doubt on earlier reports of complete Russian control. In the vicinity of Avdiivka, Russians continue their offensive near Novoselivka. Recent updates from deep state confirm Russian advances, with significant positions captured around Sokol, Yevgenivka, Progress, and Lozhnyovatskia. The situation is deteriorating for Ukrainian forces here. Further to the southwest, near Karlovka and Yasnobrodovka, Russian forces have secured the eastern section of the Karlovka Reservoir, threatening Ukrainian logistics. Multiple geolocated videos show significant Ukrainian losses, with deep state confirming Russian control over Nevelsk. We also have additional geolocated videos showing Russian FAB strikes deep in Ukrainian rear areas, including near Huliapol. Politically, significant updates include an anticipated U.S.-Ukraine bilateral security agreement to be signed at the G7 summit in Italy from June 13th to 15th. This agreement will likely include a new military aid package for Ukraine. In response to recent Russian missile strikes, Ukraine continues to normalize the situation, despite the significant damage to fuel depots near Kyiv. The Netherlands is set to deliver the first batch of updated F-16 fighter jets to Ukraine this summer, signaling an escalation in the conflict. However, Ukraine faces a challenging winter, potentially with electricity blackouts lasting up to 20 hours per day, underscoring the urgency of resolving the conflict. Additionally, reports from the U.S. indicate ongoing Russian nuclear-capable military exercises in Havana, Cuba, reminiscent of a new Cuban Missile Crisis scenario. We will wait and see what is going to happen as it seems the escalation continues. This concludes our update. Slavic News Channel condemns any violence in the world. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Have a great day. Goodbye.